Here we have a 93 model MTD Gold Series yard machine. I recently got this from a friend. I'm going to fix it up. Some of the things I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to put a new tube in this one because that tire is completely junk. I'm worried that the spindles on this are probably rusted shut, so probably going to need some new bearings. Probably even a whole new spindle assembly. Got a big crack right down this seat and on the side here. So I'm going to try to fix that without having to replace the whole seat. It needs a new control knob for your forward and reverse. And upon looking at the dash, it needs a new ammeter. And it needs a new choke cable. So yeah, I can pull this whole cable out because it's kind of fixed and it won't move. Down to the seat here. This battery is complete junk. The terminals are busted. I don't even see the negative line, so I might have to replace it also. And now we're looking underneath the hood. So yeah, we got the cable to hold the hood on this side, but on the other side it's kind of broke. So I'm going to have to replace it or put a different type of system on it. This has a 12 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine on it. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to replace it with a different one that I've been working on, because the fact that I can't turn this by hand makes me think that the piston is probably locked up. We've got a big dent in this top piece of the cover, which I can easily be taken care of by a ball peen hammer. It's going to need a new air filter, and I can't even take that off, so I'm going to have to get my pliers to do that. Looks like it needs a new fuel line coming from the fuel filter to the carb, which it looks like it's missing that angled piece that actually connects to the line itself. The muffler looks decent. I'll probably take a small grinder to it to try to get rid of some of that rust. But probably the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the engine completely off the frame. I'm going to start working on the frame. But before you go to do anything, you need to go to MTD's website and Briggs & Stratton's and get 3 sets of papers. It's going to make it a lot easier on you. You need to get the whole owner's manual for the mower itself, which you do that by looking underneath the seat. It'll give you a whole model number listed and the serial number for it. Sometimes it'll be up on this piece here or underneath the hood on the new models. That'll get you the information to get the owner's manual for that piece of machinery there. But for the engine, you're going to need what they call the model type and code. It'll be stamped onto the engine like so. Alright, so for this case you're going to have to get the model type and code off the engine, which will be in 2 places. One will be on top of the cover, or 2 on the newer models it'll be on top of the valve cover. But you'll need that for the illustrated parts list and the owner's manual of the engine itself, so that way you can know various things like what type of air filter, spark plug, and what type of oil you can use in it, whether it has to be straight carbon oil or you can use a synthetic in it, on what weight it is, because on this one you'll have to use the 10W30. But the first thing I'm going to do is take this engine completely off the frame and try to get some of the old dirt and oil and grease. As you can see, it's really caked up in there. Get that out there. And clean up that drive pinion gear on the shaft, and then go from there.